Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Todos Toman podcast. Aquí estamos, ya, rompimos la costumbre, dude. Ya, it was too much, dude. We're like, you know what? This isn't us. Ya ni reconocemos. Like, what are we doing with our lives? So, obviously, someone had to ask for PTO, dude. And in this case, if you're tuning in on YouTube or watching the video on Spotify, you can tell that El Miguelation is not with us today. Not that he passed away, dude, but he's just not
longer with us.
this episode with us. No, like let me clarify that.
For real, dude. That sounded fucking diabolic right there. For sure. Damn. Good. Hey, he doesn't listen. So he doesn't listen to the podcast. So don't worry about it. We can talk all the shit we want.
So aquí estamos con, ya saben, Johnny Boycito, dude. Romerito.
Always here, dude.
Y pues Tanquecito, dude.
Haven't taken really a day off, dude.
No days off, dude.
No days
Straight
off,
hustle, dude.
Straight.
So how you guys been, dude? Well, before we get to that, what is everybody drinking?
Oh, I like how you stopped me and I was about to start talking, dude.
Y sí,
Dale, Romero.
Pues I got good old classic modelitos. Leftover from a cookout this weekend, so bien fritas. I'm still keeping up the cooler con hielito para que todo se mantenga a su right temperature. So I did go. I was in between. Do I grab sparkling water con tequilita or do I go with the modelos? And I just felt like a modelo today, so
you didn't feel like being healthy.
That.
Dude, lucky.
Yeah, pretty much.
Leftover beers from the party, like
they hit different, dude.
Yeah, dude. As long as no se queman, dude. Like if you keep
you gotta keep the cooler alive.
Temperature, yeah. Then yeah, dude, they hit fucking hasta las sodas, dude, en las aguas. I don't know, like they marinate or something, no? Like en el pinche solazo.
La carnita asada recalentada, dude.
Y sí, dude.
Porque son free.com, dude.
Es lo que dicen. También. What about you, Johnny? What are you drinking?
Pues ya saben que es 4th of July week. Y pues I had to get myself a Bud Light, una Water Light.
¿Verdad? Ahorita va a salir con su I wanna be a man.
Sí, ¿no?
Like the good American that I want to be, dude. I'm trying to,
that I want to be, like that.
So, que no me dejan hacer, ¿no?
Sí, güey, no me dejan, güey, por más que quiero, pero yeah, dude, just Bud Light. It was there, kind of me cerró el ojito, and I was like, pues vente para acá. What do you got that took forever, dude?
I have a simple drink, dude.
Oh, you better not, dude. You better tell me you mixed like something good. You took like at least 20 minutes.
So I have a simple drink, dude. Porque I was more preoccupied looking for GIFs, dude. The perfect GIF, that is.
That was pretty good.
So I have.
What did you say you looked it up best? What was it?
Ya no me acuerdo, güey.
Shit. Okay.
You know me and my Alzheimer's, dude. No me acuerdo cosas.
It does happen.
But I have a Crown Royal, the salted caramel one.
Oh,
just
okay.
to see on the rocks. I couldn't find anything to mix it with, so I was like, pues chingue su madre así nada más.
The rocks, dude.
I've never tried it before, so hopefully it's good, dude.
Hopefully, dude. Let's see, dude. Come on. Yeah, let's.
Pues salud, dude.
Salud.
Con tu agüita de coco, ¿no?
Water Light, dude. So why is it that when Romero's here, well, I mean, I'm sure Romero knows, right?
Get me, boy. Oh.
No, espérate. When Romero's here, he does a clink clink. It's just a one clink clink, and he drinks. Is your other hand like stopping the loop, dude, or not?
No, dude. El clink clink is the same.
Because Miguel, when he's here controlling the pod,
it just goes on forever.
It's a loop. Yeah, it just keeps going.
Yeah, because so by default, eso que le digo que the soundboard, it's always by default it's on a loop. So when I come in here and I know I'm going to be controlling that, I take the loop off, and now I can just get anything. Yeah.
So, I like that, dude.
Yes.
El Tanque did say, "How are we?"
Yeah.
I'll get it out the way. I'm tired. It's been a crazy last 3 days of a couple drinks. My liver is telling me to stop. That's another reason why I got a little bit of a water light too. No tanta elevadura, no. Pero well, plus it was a little cheaper. Thing. Okay, yeah, it was just like fuck it, yeah. But yeah, just tired. We had a couple little gatherings this past weekend, and Finally today back to normal, and yeah, dude, that's it. No, nothing really like crazy special. Like nobody's like, oh, actually, fuck, I like. Como nunca lo va a escuchar el pa, no? Thank God. It was one of my girl's Theo's daughter's birthday yesterday, so we celebrated that yesterday with some meat, some carne asada, and just chilled. Good week in a
Kind
row.
of sell it for sure, dude. Shit, weather here in Chicago, I don't know how it is in California, but it is hot.
It's hot as
HOT
fuck here,
hot.
dude. Yeah.
So definitely being behind the grill is definitely something that I look forward to every summer, but it does get very,
Yeah.
very hot.
Yeah.
So las beers no me hacen nada, tú me las tomo como agua y luego
Oh
ya cuando me
shit.
doy cuenta,
Randomly, you're
pues
fucking
ya,
bien
sí,
pedo.
ya ando por ahí. Pero no, dude, it's been good. It's been good. I celebrated my mom. Happy birthday to her. I know
Happy birthday to her,
she
dude.
Happy
probably will not
birthday.
watch this. She'll do the lives and we'll do a happy birthday then. She'll jump in. Um, and we also celebrated Emma. She's turning
Happy birthday.
5. And technically her birthday's today, so we celebrated her both days, yesterday and today.
Forcefully,
Uh,
no?
So yeah, it's one of those things. Dude, just to get out the way. So we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and I was telling Carla this. I'm like, do you remember going to Chuck E. Cheese or to the arcade, wherever whatever games like, ibas como like, and you would walk around a couple times para ver dónde ponías tu token.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you make a wise decision in your head. It's like which one's gonna get me the most tickets, which one am I gonna be the best at, or whatever that definition was. But you would think about it, right? Now Chuck E. Cheese has a system of like a membership.
Okay.
So like we got this package yesterday where it's a membership and it's for the first hour unlimited playtime. So you could play whatever you want.
Oh shit.
And then after that, I think the we got the silver because it was silver and the gold. We got the silver, and then the silver gives pretty much 100 tokens to each kid, and um each game is one token.
Okay.
So outside of your hour of unlimited game time, you have 100 tokens to spend. So 100
Mm-hmm.
times to play something. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, my kids were like with their little cart just tapping away, dude. Like they wouldn't
Yeah.
even like sometimes finish the ride. It's like, all right, screw this. Let me go on to the next one. I'm
Unlimited,
like,
dude?
as a kid, sheesh, like you could not
You'll
like
think twice,
just
no?
do that. Hell
But
yeah.
but then wasn't it before also? It wasn't just like I know you say now like one token type thing, but before it was multiple. Like depending on the
Yeah.
one you want to play, it was like 3 or 4
If you wanted to play
tokens.
basketball, like that
Oh
shit was
yeah,
like
yeah,
4 tokens.
yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was really expensive.
I was gonna say like I think I go to se llama round one.
Uh-huh.
Y igual like it's like aquí tengo la tarjeta. It's like a card, and
Uh-huh.
you pretty much prepay it with like money that equals
Hmm.
tokens. Um, but it's definitely not one token per game.
Hell no.
It's like unos $2 por un juego, type of thing. So it's like se te va bien rápido. Um, but yeah, dude, fuck, like if we had that growing up, dude, shit, dude, because I mean, I'm pretty sure it was for everyone. Like the budget was very limited, so I think that's why
Uh-huh.
también it was like, all right, like te vamos a dar estos $20 at most.
Hmm.
It's like
And you're
so,
splurging there.
yeah, it's
You are for sure.
like like this was $20. Like there's no more after this, so make sure you
Uh-huh.
make it worth your
Play
while. It's
what
like
you want, yeah.
you see, way. So it's like fuck, like okay,
And
like
on top of
And
that,
go ahead,
what
Romeo.
was that, Johnny boy?
I was gonna say I feel like my mentality was I always wanted like when I would go to haunted trails, I wanted to get enough like
Haunted trails.
tickets. Haunted, no?
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
you
you
forgot
said
about
haunted
that?
trails, but it brought me back. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I remember going there and then wanting to play the games that I know supposedly me in my head I was good at, and I was gonna get a lot of tickets so I could buy
Tickets.
or
Hmm.
get whatever fucking price. Obviously, the prices were always like off brand, right? Like straight
yeah,
from China, dude. But the fucking sometimes like there was always like a big price, but it was like 300-400 or like something super crazy. But in my mind's like, no, I'm gonna get it. Like today's gonna be the day.
Hmm.
Like I'm gonna fucking get that shit. I would never get it. Never got anything like that. I would get like the little You guys remember the little fucking hands that you would throw and they would stick? It was like
The stick, yeah, sticky hands.
yeah. So you would fucking throw that shit or a ball, like a fucking bouncing
Like a
ball.
little
Like
bouncy ball.
I'll get like stupid shit like that, but I was never able to get like a lot. I do remember loving to go there because of the go karts. Dude, remember that?
I remember, yeah, the go karts.
That's still is still a thing? Is it still open?
Yeah, Haunted Trails is still around. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been there in years for sure, but I know it's still open, still around. I know there's one Joliet near my
I
parents,
remember. Mm-hmm.
and
I remember they had open one.
the typical one, the one that I always knew about was the one on 79th in Harlem.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I would obviously go to all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Round one. I look at Sabes in the Tank. Round one's super fun, dude.
I never.
We
Where's
never been
Round
there?
One Tank?
So
Is
the
it
one
more
we
like
go
a Dave and
to,
Buster's?
haz de cuenta, yeah,
Okay.
like about like granted, you still see kids, like teens,
Mhm.
but I mean, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like I go and play and shit. Like
Yeah.
so yeah, it's kind of like a Dave and Buster's in a way. Yeah.
Mhm. Which
But
don't get me
it's
wrong, I think Dave and Buster's. I've never they actually gone to play. I think I went there once and it was just like, oh, it's a spot to go and just grab a quick drink while we waited for something.
Yeah.
Or like it
Yeah.
was not like I don't think I went there to play. But I definitely like. I mean, the other thing I mentioned to Carla and my sister is like we would have to wait months to go back,
Oh, for
right?
sure.
With this
Yeah.
membership thing. So we got it on
This
Sunday.
membership thing.
Member no membership. That's respected because hey, Chuck E. Cheese had to do
For real.
some strategic thinking there
They
to
had
make
to.
it work.
Dude, because I feel like at some point they were going out of
Yeah.
business, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems
I
like
I mean,
remember.
there's
yeah.
also very few around,
Yeah.
but because we got the membership on Sunday, today we're like, well, we can go and spend another hour and a half in there, and the kids will have fun. So we went ahead and did it. So they went to Chuck E. Cheese back to back, and they still had
Nice.
fun.
Damn, dude.
It is like
That's
when as kids we had the chance to do that.
never,
Never.
bro.
He's,
Yeah, you got to be privileged, dude. Speaking of that, dude, right? Let's get into our
Getting the
little
jackpot,
segment.
dude.
Let's get into our oh shit. Am I lagging or you guys
Uh,
lagging?
I think to me you're lagging.
Mm,
Yeah, to me you were lagging a little bit.
yeah, I felt like you guys were lagging better when I'm.
Blame it
I
on me,
think
no?
you're about to talk about hitting the jackpot, no?
Yeah,
Ooh.
dude, hitting the jackpot, dude. Our topic of today is, pues, ¿qué es, dude? La lotería,
La lotería,
the
dude.
lottery, dude. Not la lotería, the board game or whatever.
Sí,
Would
I
it
was
be a
about to
board
say
game?
también.
Not the card game. Or card
No.
game? Board game?
It's
Ooh.
it's a card game, no?
Yeah, okay.
For anybody listening, is Loteria a card game or a board game?
Board game.
Do you think it's a board one? I don't know, dude.
Yeah, now I don't know, dude. Because
Okay.
board games
Well, I
también
guess-
tienen cards. Like
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that.
That's true.
Monopoly has cards and stuff. So
I think it goes under board game. Yeah, now you make a good point there.
Okay. Well, speaking of Loteria, we're talking about actually hitting the jackpot. Dude, as kids, I guess we could say, right? Going back to a place like that, dude, you feel like maybe not you don't feel like rich. You feel good about that shit. I don't think I've ever been back to back to like a place like that.
dude, lucky if we went back to back when I was a kid, I would have thought we hit the lottery, dude. I'd have been like, oh shit, like we're balling. Like I didn't know we had money like that. Like, like
Going to school on Monday with the two sticky hands, like
Not want to. Yeah, dude. So
like I was over here wondering why we're eating apple circles instead of like fucking apple jacks, dude. But
all right, dude. So yeah, dude. Our topic today is La Loteria, hitting the jackpot, dude. Let's get straight to it real quick before we get to the questions.
okay.
Do you guys buy
Play.
lottery tickets or play?
I've only played when there's like a huge fucking
What is it though? Like what's a number that is like okay, it's gonna make you want to play? Like spit a number out.
honestly, whenever you start hearing hype about it, like they see it on the news, they hear everybody
fucking
talking,
radio.
like, oh, like no, nadie ha ganado todavía. That's when I'm like, oh, like okay, well, this is big then. Like, let me throw my name in the hat to see if
Mhm.
humildemente, no.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
blesses me, dude. Pero pues, apparently not.
You're still waiting, no?
I'm still waiting, dude. I'm still waiting for the blessing, dude. Like,
So, when you do buy some, though, how much do you spend? Like, how much do you actually buy?
honestly, the most I've gotten has been like 3 tickets. Because
Well,
I
how much
feel
is it?
like
How much is it? I don't know if it's different over here, but how much is it over there? Is it
ah,
$2 per ticket?
no me acuerdo if it was 2 or if it's $1 per ticket, but it's something like that.
Okay.
Y y cómo se llama, te digo, like, I feel like it's like, all right, si me toca, me va a tocar with, like, whatever I get, like, it's not like, oh, let me get fucking 100 tickets para a huevo tratar de pegarle, it's like, it's luck. So it's like, if it's destined for me and if I'm lucky, it's gonna hit with like me buying like a ticket or 2 or 3,
Okay.
so.
You could have bought the third one, and the third one fue el que se ganó la lotería, ¿no?
Oh
Like,
boy, don't tell me that.
imagine that.
You're gonna start a ¿cómo se llama? A fucking attic over here, no?
Sí, güey, just going for the third one all the time. Mira el Romero, dude. I don't know if he's cleaning his glasses or taking out his lottery ticket.
am.
Okay. I was about to say.
Oh, te va a poner a Selena a cantar, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí, mamá.
Dude, I actually bought a lottery ticket today, dude.
Today?
Oh, damn.
Today, dude. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm not like a big gambler, but I do try. Same thing. Like when there's a bunch of money, I'll see it, gas station or whatever, and it'll say like over 200 million. That's what kind of triggers me to be like, fuck, let me try. No,
Yeah.
but today it was
Oh, the lotto can be 50K, and I'll be buying the ticket, right? Like I'm
For
like,
real?
fuck it, if I win it, it'll be great. Hell yeah.
Damn,
Pero
dude,
pues
okay.
también, I mean, shit. Like if I'm gonna, throw in $1 or $2, like for 50K, why not?
Yeah.
Right? Pero I think I'm in the same boat. Like I have to hear it on the news or something like that. The one that does like randomly will buy tickets is Carla, because now I don't know if you guys use the app, the Lotto app.
No.
I know it exists, but I think it said like, oh, input your information, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna do that. I think like input your
Yeah, you have to create an account y
driver's
todo eso,
license or
George.
some shit. Yeah, so I was like, I'm not. They have to verify that it's you that's buying the thing. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I never used it. I still have it downloaded, but I've seen it at your house, Romero. Like randomly, when we show up, and then she puts them in the fridge. I think maybe, or like she'll stamp them in the fridge.
The tickets, yeah.
Yeah.
When we get them from the gas station or whatever, like yeah, pero pues obviously on the app, no, we don't print them out, right? To get excited, no, nomás ahí.
Big ass page, no?
But that's the thing though. Like I feel
it's all a hype, dude. It's all
like
hype.
It's all hype.
That's the thing. Like
Really
I'm like, if you buy them on the app, I'm like, pues no se siente igual que tener the
I
physical
agree, dude.
tickets from the gas station, dude, or
Yeah.
from the amigos at the liquor store. Like,
dude. But then it makes me think like, are they really buying the damn tickets? You know what I mean? Like that made like it crossed my head. So I was like, no, like you said, it doesn't hit different, like the actual app.
Oh, right. It makes me also it makes me feel like there's less of a chance if I buy them through the app, because then now I have a physical store that's tied to my ticket that if I somehow win, they also kind of care about my purchase, like porque the store takes a percentage, right?
Yeah, they take a percentage.
Or I don't know, do they take a percentage off the winnings or the Loteria organization les da dinero?
It's off the winnings.
¿Sí?
Yeah, it's off the winnings.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the organization.
The state's they're not gonna lose money.
Yeah.
The state or whoever the fuck, because I know it's every country, every state has like their own lotto system.
Well, I mean, I think it's every state, and then there's that one Mega Million, no, where it's like
everybody
national.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought some today. But here's $2.
Okay.
Per ticket for the Powerball. But last time I bought the Mega Million, it went up to $5 per ticket, dude.
Damn.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I have not been buying. That one's the one I think they just won, and it was like at 300 and something. And again, I get triggered by that number. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna spend $5. No, yeah, two lotto tickets. That means like 3 beers of these. Mejor una chelita, dude. La neta.
Y me siento como se me gane la lotería.
Honestly, at that point, dude.
In my head, no, like.
Have you guys bought something and won something? Like even if it's $2 or have you guys won anything off of the things?
So I don't buy the lotto tickets, como dije. right? But I do buy the scratch offs.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I think I do that when whether I'm at the like usually it's the liquor store or like a 7-Eleven gas station. For whatever reason I end up with like either leftover dollar or two cash.
Mm-hmm.
Um and it's when I'm like, oh, pues, I have cash in hand. I'm like, well, let me buy $8 one or a $2 one. I think there's been very few times que compro de $5, and I think hemos acumulado like maybe like I don't know, maybe $15 or whatever, and then we'll use it to buy more and try to win some more. But I mean, we've never won anything huge that I could remember. But I do like doing the scratch offs.
Okay.
Ya hicimos ganado a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think same. Like on scratch offs, like maybe $1 here, $2 there. The most has probably been like a 5 or 10 bucks, and that was about it. But like nothing too crazy. Y como dices tú, like I'm not much of a gambler. I if there's a chance of me losing my money, chances are I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna gamble on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Wait till you hit the roulette table, dude.
That's just nice, dude.
I mean, I like more so the crabs table,
Mm.
pero like igual, like I'm like no, porque like it's a huge chance of me not winning shit and just losing all the money that I have. So it's like, como
Yeah.
dice Johnny Boy, mejor me compro un
Una
docecito,
chelita,
dude,
dude.
y I won the lottery, dude.
Pretty much, dude. Um, when I gamble, because I'm not a big gambler either, but when I do gamble, like in Vegas or casino or whatever, I do like the roulette, como dice el Romero. That's just pretty addicting, dude. Like I'll put like a 20, $40. It does hurt my pocket once it's gone, but when I'm there, it's like it's a good little hype. One time, I think last year, I remember I had gotten paid like on a Friday. We owed like bills and shit, so I think we were left with like $200 for another 2 weeks. So I was like, "Fuck," like we had paid our bills and stuff, and we were good. So I was like, "Okay, at least we're good in that sense." Dude, I had a lottery ticket I had bought. I had bought a 3 pack, and then I went, and then the game I wanted to play. I think it was one of these like play the Mega Million, but then I got the Powerball, but the Mega Million was going to be played like Monday, something like that, and I had wanted for it to play on Saturday, which was the Powerball, right? It's like fuck it, yeah. So ya pasó, dude. Fucking Tuesday comes along, and I remember the tickets, and I scan them, and I fucking won $467. Dude, that's such a good fucking feeling, especially when you know like your
Oh
your
yeah.
your budget's tight, right? Your budget's tight,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but then you get just $400 off of the scratcher. That shit was, I mean, not scratcher, sorry, the ticket. That shit was fucking. It was amazing. It was such a good feeling.
That's a decent amount. Like whether
yeah.
obviously
Fuck yeah,
depending on cuando te toca el blessing, pero
blessing, dude.
I'm like, shit, that's a nice amount to fucking come up out of nowhere.
Fuck yeah, dude. No, I was super excited, and then we were like my girl like she was really emotional because again we had only had $200 for two
Mhm.
weeks and so we got it and we were like, yeah, that's just God's with us, dude. We definitely got that blessing, dude, when we
You
most
see,
needed it, dude. When we most needed it.
Yeah.
So
Chuck E. Cheese, dude, membership. Here we come, no?
hell yeah, dude, for sure. Va, chicos, let's get going with the agenda porque yeah, we kind of went a little off track, dude.
That's
um
fine, dude.
let's keep it nice, short, and simple. What would you do if you won the lotto today? Let's put a number out there. 100 million.
right. So is this after taxes, right?
Oh no, well, so 100 million. Say taxes. They say I don't know. Say
What would you
50.
do? What would you choose? Would you choose the full
The lump
cash
sum.
out
Oh,
or
that's true.
the yearly?
No,
Is they the monthly, no, or yearly? How do they do that breakdown? Like monthly,
Uh,
no te mandan
I,
una
I,
cantidad por
I
X
think
amount of
it's
years?
I think it's yearly. Fuck,
Mm.
I don't know, dude. I haven't gotten there, dude. Hopefully this ticket that I bought today.
Sí, güey,
Uh,
yeah.
I do know that I do know, but I think no. Mira, so did you guys hear that fucking masterpiece? I do know que at the end, if you choose the yearly one, eventually at the payout, like at the end, it's larger than if you get the lump sum.
Yeah, you
well,
get more money in the long run, no?
I think it's
Mhm.
because you're paying less taxes as you're
Right,
going,
Mhm.
rather
exactly why.
than
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Um,
so what would you do, Tank? And payments or así de putazo, dude?
So I think I would do the putazo just because tomorrow's never promised, dude. I don't know if I get hit by a car, like my family
Oh,
finds out
that's another good question, dude. What
I
happens if
fucking
you die before you get the full payout? Do they stop paying you because you're no longer you were the winner?
I'm sure there's ways, there's loops, no? The El Romero, like around where some of that money could go to somebody. I don't know. I'm sure you could pick someone for the money to go to someone. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Again,
Okay.
I have
All right,
not won it
I
yet,
just had that thought.
but I'm not trying to pass away before, no?
You see, like, so yeah, like, so for that reason, I think I would choose like all at once. So if it's 100, like, let's say what you're only getting like
50,
50
let's say
something, right?
50, let's say
50,
55.
yeah. Which still 50 million is goes a long way, dude.
Fuck yeah.
So before I say what I would do with it, I'm just gonna say I would choose the lump sum, like all at once.
Okay, dude. Romero, what would you do? Payments or
Um, well, because of Tank's point right now, I think it would be the lump sum. I don't think I will do payments. And then I'll just have I would want to think that I'll be smart with my money and distribute that how I wanted to do based on what I already got, and not wait until I accumulate year over year, and then God knows what happens. So
right? Okay,
yeah, lump sum at first, and then we manage the money. I
we'll
guess
see.
that would be my thing. Yeah.
Originally, dude, I was looking at like the long run, and I told you guys that yeah, you get a bigger, sorry, a
You get
bigger
more.
amount.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So I don't know. We were doing the math on one time que there's websites for that shit que te daban creo que 30 or 20 something million every year. And I was like,
Mhm,
20 million a year? That's fucking great. What the fuck? Like that's amazing.
mhm,
Even 100K like it's pretty nice, you know? So, but I'm
mhm.
saying like 20 million a year, and eventually you're gonna get more money at the end. I was like, that's my goal for me. But my girl's like, no, we're gonna get the whole thing, blah blah blah. I was like she's already making, we're already making plans with the money que ni tenemos, no?
But I
Well, I
feel like
mean,
20 million in a year for
No, pero era, well, at that time la pinche de esa estaba como ya había pasado el billón.
okay,
Like it was
right,
like past the fucking like 1 point something billion
mhm.
dollars.
yeah.
Like it was something crazy like that. So we were just talking about it amongst a bunch of people. I was like, I would choose the payment plan for sure.
So let me tell you why I would choose the lump sum, though.
Oh,
I
sorry, I
feel
didn't
like
ask.
right. So I think I would I would get at least a high yielding savings account. Most of the time, it's like 4% to 5%
I seen a seven
interest.
percent, dude.
It's rare, but existent, dude. But it's
Pretty
rare.
rare.
And I would put
Yo lo
maybe
metería
half.
en una tanda.
So like let's say I put half of it, half of the 50 that I won, 25 million into that. I'm getting a million a year just off of that.
Just leaving it
So
there.
like one, I'm not touching that 25 million. It's helping me not touch it, and I'm still getting money off of that. Granted, you still got to pay taxes on that y todo eso, but ultimately,
You're still coming up.
right, I'm still making some sort of money, making sure that I don't fully go through everything. And as I'm spending, I'm still getting something back, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I think for that reason, I would choose the lump sum to do that. And then the other 25 million, pues ya ver como dice Romero, how to distribute it, like to, igual, no gastármelo todo. Because I don't think I would go flat out to buying like a big ass mansion and like all this shit.
I thought about that shit too. I don't think I would do that.
Porque like it's beyond the cost of buying the mansion. It's the cost of maintaining it, property
Mhm.
taxes, todo el pedo.
Fuck yeah.
So it's like, you know what? Like I think I would live not I would live modestly for what I have, but I would still live very comfortably. Um and just like try not to let it get into my head, dude. Porque fuck, dude. Like You hear some stories and it's fucking crazy, dude.
Money changes people type shit.
More money, more problems. Decía, no?
That's what they say, dude, for sure. Romero, you think you would buy like a big ass mansion, or you stay humbly right there at your property que tienes ahorita, or?
I mean, I maybe not stay here and then that could rent it out, whatever. I don't know. I think I would probably move somewhere. Not sure where, but I'm not. I don't need a big ass mansion.
You could have said
Instead
California,
of
dude. I mean,
es que I gotta think about the expenses, porque está más caro para allá.
pues sí,
Sí,
pero yo te voy a decir, humbly, I would buy a $2 million house. Houses here are fucking expensive anyway, dude. So
Yeah.
The,
2 million is
allá en the
kinda nice.
mountains, dude, cerquita de la pesca.
Del lago, dude. Wow.
Pero yeah, like I would think I would be more interested in buying a house or a property que wouldn't be too, like, not a mansion for sure. Maybe something a little larger.
yeah.
Pero I would be more interested in the money that I would spend towards a mansion, like, like get my parents a place, like help my, friends, siblings, etc. Like I'd rather do that than get a
Estamos seguros, dude.
Estamos
Estamos
seguros.
seguros, dude.
Y que gane Romero, por favor, ¿no?
Sí, sí, sí.
Change our lives, Lord.
Yeah, pero that's the approach. Porque yeah, like I think of a mansion, and like it's too much, and then at the end of the day you think about it and it's like it's either you and your partner, and kids are gonna go off somewhere. They're not gonna want to stay next to you all the time. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you guys think you guys would buy? How do you guys feel about buying like a compound, like a big ass lot, and then say Romero, like
o hacer una propia vecindad con tus amigos y tu familia.
con tu bueno, es que let's just say tu familia, dude. Like say you get your parents a house. Say you.
A ellos les compré su casa por allá, dude.
I was gonna say, like, I don't think I would
dude.
want them like right next door. Like,
Así,
I'd be
ahorita estamos aquí a 45 minutes away, está bien, o sea,
That's
para
okay.
extrañarnos un poquito.
So no compound, nothing.
Basta Romero, we're at a simple 45-minute airplane ride there, dude. No hay problemas. But...
Yeah, dude.
No, yeah, I don't know. I that's something to think about. Like, do you want like people that, like, obviously, family, friends, whatever. Like, do you really want them that close?
Damn,
No, in the sense,
me vengo
in the
para acá,
sense of
Romero.
like,
Yes, no.
and
You really want them that
the
close?
compound, like, do you want to be able to be like a 5-minute drive away, or do you want to kind of live in the vecindad? Like I don't know.
La vecindad.
I also have
But making your own
¿no?
little town, dude, I wouldn't be like, if you can pull that off, like, and do a a little town and just have a couple homes and be around loved ones. I guess I wouldn't mind that,
No, okay.
as
What
long as
about you,
there's a
Tank?
pond in between the houses, dude.
Con pescaditos, then?
See, dude.
What about you, Tank? You're the one stocking the pond, no? I was like, oh,
Sí,
imagine.
Ahí me ay, señor Romero, ¿no? Ya está listo, ¿no?
The
Sale
compound,
Miguel
dude?
en caballo, bien capataz, ¿no?
See, dude. Your three brothers, dude, right there.
Damn, dude. I love them, dude, but I
De
mean,
lejitos, no, dices.
de lejitos, dude. Yeah, like,
Yeah, fuck
ideally,
Miguel, dude.
yeah.
So
Like-
la hacienda Los Guerreros not gonna happen, dude.
No?
If fuck, if I had the opportunity, it sounds cool, but te digo, like, I think like, I think as long as they're like 15 minutes away would be better. Like unos 10 minutitos, like en carro,
Let me change it up.
caminando.
Maybe
like,
not today. Like, you win the lotto today, and you wouldn't do that in the next 6 months. But at retirement age,
okay.
I think that comes
What's
into
the
play
difference? What's the difference?
with life.
Why not? Why
I
not?
think life
Right,
needs to
right,
happen.
right. Life happens. I get it. We lose people, blah blah blah. But what's different now? Like right now, they're young. They're able to enjoy themselves. When retirement, when you're older, there's sickness. There's maybe a lot of stuff that could happen with health. Like it wouldn't be the same enjoying. Like if he had the chance to do it now, I feel like there would be like I should have done it earlier than later.
But you know what though? Like I have family, like for example, like aunts that live maybe like 3-minute walking distance, like 5-minute walking distance.
Aquí estamos así, duro aquí en la vecindad de nosotros.
And I don't see them often, just because life is busy. Like they're doing their thing, they're
Mhm.
doing work, todo el pedo. So it's like nos reunimos like cuando podemos, like on the weekend or like every now and then on the weekend and stuff like that. So I think because of for that reason, like everybody's so involved in their life que están haciendo, like different things y todo eso, that it's like the chances of us actually like meeting and doing something would be more slim. Ya
You know,
cuando you're retired, yeah, you have the time, you have, like todo
I was
eso. So
I was looking more forward to like your brothers, like your brothers,
no,
maybe.
right. O sea, por
Okay,
eso
your
digo,
aunts.
wait, Omar is a 10-minute drive, dude, and I haven't seen that motherfucker in like I don't know how long, dude.
For real, huh?
So por eso
Yeah.
We
digo,
goes in the other room y tampoco se han
y
visto el
tampoco lo he
video.
visto, güey, ¿no? En pinches días, ¿no? Like, and it has happened where,
Mhm.
like, I haven't seen my dad in like especially when I was working at the farmers markets. A veces I wouldn't see him until like Saturday cuando venía de trabajar, and it'd be like, oh damn, like I haven't seen you all week and shit, and we're living in the same house. So por eso digo, like, I feel like at this age you're so busy with the things that you're doing, que like you don't have, like you don't tend to have the opportunity sometimes, and it's fine, Porque once again, like everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like retirement, pues yeah, like I feel like you got
Mhm.
nothing else to do, dude. Like, but to like find things to do and like keep busy. So I feel like that would be the time where you're like, oh, pues sabes que, like, pues tenemos tiempo, like let's chill, let's hang out, let's um, shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Pero ¿sabes qué? Comprar 2 or 3 vacation homes and share
Yeah,
it
dude.
amongst friends.
I thought about that shit.
I'm like
Okay.
that's I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
like, hey, this weekend we're gonna go to X place. Like, you wanna go? Wanna join us? Like, you have 3 different destinations that you can go to and call it. I think that'd be kind of cool too.
I thought about that shit. That shit is pretty cool. Muchachos, how would you show off your wealth in the most ridiculous way? What would be something like, I want to assume and I want to think, right, that we're pretty
Wait,
humble.
cuando me ves showing up with a Juan Gabriel authentic jacket, dude, así bien fresh. No me preguntes por qué.
De repente te salió el pelo, ¿no? Sí. bien, bien William Levy is like, oh shit, okay.
Like, Romero, is that you? No,
Sí, güey. What about you, Tank?
dude.
What do you
Cuando
think
me
would be the
veas,
most expensive thing that you would buy?
cuando me veas all fucking Ozempic up, dude. Ya bien pinche acá, bien flaquillo, güey, bien así, like, ay, güey, pues, ¿qué pinche dieta estuviste haciendo? Just know, dude.
Just no?
That was not hard work, dude. That was straight fucking built, not bought, dude. No, like, or bought, not built.
But
There you
not
go.
built.
Thank you.
Fucking I don't know. I was looking into like you guys maybe seeing a car or something. Like you went Ozempic on you, like damn, bro.
Hey, dude, that shit's expensive, dude.
That
Like,
shit is expensive. Yo creo que I don't know, dude. I'm still going with the fucking car, un pinche Lambo or algo así, like pulling up and a la carita asada con unos 424, dude. You know? algo tranqui, dude. You know? Yeah, dude. No, I think that a car
Así que
like
pues, hay que hacerme la carnita asada. Yo llevo todo el carbón.
yo llevo todo.
yo llevo la
Pinche
vaca, ¿no?
vaca,
Like,
sí, dude.
sí.
Yeah, for sure. I would do something like that.
Cuando
Get a car.
veamos a Johnny Boy con el pinche porquito aquí, ¿no? En el pinche lomo, like, fuck, este güey ganó, güey. No nos ha comprado nuestra vacation home, ¿no? Like,
Este güey ganó. How would you protect your mental health after becoming rich overnight? That's a good question. That's a good question that I feel whatever answer we say is obviously, I don't know if it's going to be wrong or it's going to be the opposite in case we do win. But I'm sure, I mean, I'm telling you, I won $400, dude. And the hype was fucking amazing. Like I had such an amazing hype. I imagine just even winning fucking 10K or like $1,000.
Dude.
Yeah. You're right.
50K?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, I'm in. I'll buy the ticket.
Sí, pero imagínate ahora ganarte like millions
Actually
of dollars,
winning
dude.
it? Yeah.
That shit, I don't know how I would react, dude. I have no idea. how would I protect my mental health? I don't even know. I don't even know how to, like, where to begin or where to start.
The funny thing is that when you ask that question, or is like like, sure, for sure, trying to keep your sanity, right? Like, because you're like, oh, whatever, everything's great at the beginning. There's some things that you have to worry about for sure, but my initial thought was to think about, how do I protect my kids' mental health, in the sense of like their development, and you know, going from the life that they have today, which, I think I want to think that, we're providing them the best we can, but from them going from that space to be like, kind of like, for Itzel to be asking for shit, I'm like, oh shit, I don't give a fuck, like just order it or whatever, like,
Yeah.
and for her to be kind of get used to that, or not just
Mm.
her, obviously the other ones, but it's like, how do I hold my standards as a parent to make sure that I'm not setting them up for failure down the road. That's what I
That,
think about.
O sea, en vez de
that's good.
two nights in a row en Chuck E. Cheese, que sea toda la
Sí,
semana,
güey, o
¿no?
sea, ya la cagué con Two Nights at Chuck E. Cheese,
He
ya.
buys a Chuck E. Cheese, ¿no?
Sí, güey. Más bien, tráigame a Chucky, ¿no? Ahorita también una vez, ¿no?
Dude, my girl had made a point before that if we ever win the lottery, like, the girls were going to be homeschooled. I don't understand it. She says que igual, I'm assuming she's leaning towards that Romero factor about, I don't know. I'm no, I lied, dude, because I feel like maybe she's more scared about if something were to happen to them,
Mhm.
I don't know, kidnapping or whatever might happen.
But I feel like there's schools for, like, donde van los hijos de wealthy people, and
Yeah.
obviously it's not cheap, pero pues you have the funds for that now.
Yeah. But I even thought, I was like, bueno, pues hopefully we'll be able to invest some money and keep, building money off of that investment. And then I don't know, dude. I have so many fucking wild
Shout
thoughts.
out to those people who do homeschooling, but I think that would affect my mental health.
Me too, dude. Like, I told my girls, like, I wouldn't want her to miss like prom or anything like that. We talked about a couple episodes ago. We talked about not letting the kids, or our kids now, walk to school, when we said that we would walk to school, or I would take the bus, and I don't know if I'm doing right or wrong and taking her away from that experience. Just that itself, like, I think about not letting her fucking walk to school, which is not a easy walk, but or walking to their friend's house. Like, I know some of their friends live close to the school, and even then my girl doesn't let them, which I'm super okay with. But yeah, it's just one of those where being homeschooled, I just feel like you're missing out on so much. I'm sure there's benefits to it. I don't know what it might be, but again, shout out to, if you're doing it and you're doing it right. I mean, by all means.
Yeah.
By all means.
I just know that, I've been working from home like last 2 weeks and a half, and the kids are here on summer break, and I'm like, shit, like, I
Ready
don't
to
know.
go back to the office, no?
Hell yeah, like, let me
Put
in.
me in, coach. No, for real.
But it's okay. So quick, sidebar there. You win the lottery. You have the winning ticket. I mean, do you go to your partner? Do you go to your mom? Like, do you hold that and don't say anything for a couple of days? Like, what is that first thing you do?
I'll tell my girl for sure. I mean, I don't know. Hacerla jurar por mí like 1,000 times, dude, que no le diga a nadie, dude. Júramelo, no?
If you really love me, no? Like,
Sí, like, test her love for real. Yeah, dude, like, I would tell her, like, hey, like, we did it. This is the winning ticket. Please not mention anything to anybody. And one thing that we were arguing about, and I forgot to actually do the research, was I think here in California you cannot. There's states that you can say anonymous, but I think here in California you can't.
Really?
So, yeah, dude, there's states, and I think California is one of them that
Shit.
you can't stay anonymous. So people will find out, right? Eventually, it comes out in the news. Oh, so and so. I mean, hopefully it does come out in the news, dude. Johnny Boy, no?
Johnny Boy from Todos Toman.
From Queen Lake, California, dude.
So if it's like a place I could stay anonymous, I think I would. The less people that know, the better.
Would you let me know, dude? That's a $1 million question, dude.
Ya te dije, güey, cuando me veas ahí todo flaquillo, güey, pinche some made up abs, dude. Like,
Yep.
fuck, this
Bien
motherfucker
Drake,
got
though.
it, dude. Like, sí, güey. Con barba, güey. Acá bien pinche
See?
barbón, güey.
Fuck, dude.
You're gonna be like, fuck. I'm not even gonna have to tell you, dude. You're gonna find out on
Gonna
your own,
know?
dude. I see,
All
güey.
right, dude. Okay, that's cool.
But I think just because, and this is something like me and Miguel talked, right? When we were like asking some of these questions, like I feel like that's when out of nowhere, like, oh, ¿te acuerdas? Yo soy tu primo de fulano de tal y que like, oh, pues ya que ganaste, like, it's not gonna hurt que me des tantito aquí. And then like, oh, que yo soy tu tía de fulano y que es and that, like, no, pues es que no puedo pagar, so and so. And it's like, I feel like everything just starts coming out of the woodworks. And it's like, um, as much as you do want to help, I feel like también that's a fast way, and that's a way that a lot of people have lost
Their
like
money.
their money,
Quick.
porque it's like, yeah, like I got it, like here, like here. Y ya cuando se va the money, it's like some of those people that came out of the woodworks are no longer like with them, like they don't,
They
like
don't
no
come
se
around.
quedan, right?
Mhm.
So I think for that reason, I would want to keep it as like tight knit as I can. Um, so yeah,
So a follow up question would be: do you feel like if you win the lottery, you have to help out your family? I'm a big believer that yes, I gotta help out like my brother, my sister type shit, and why not a couple friends? But
Co-hosts.
yeah, a couple a couple friends. But I wouldn't feel obligated. At least me, I wouldn't feel obligated to help out like my whole family, like my
right.
tias. I feel no obligation. I don't feel bad not to. I mean, I guess I probably sound like a bitch or a dick, but I wouldn't feel bad not helping them
Don't
out.
censor us right now, dude.
You
I
see,
know.
yeah.
Hasta my tia, no, like
You see,
report, no, reporting the episode.
the typical, no, like yo te cuidé cuando estabas así de chiquito,
Sí,
no, y
sí.
ahora vas a salir con esas mamadas, güey.
Dude, they just eliminated Manchester City, dude.
Damn.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's 4-3. That was a good game.
But I think likewise, I think there's certain members of my family that for sure it's like I feel not como dices, not obligated, but I want to like
Mhm.
help
Yeah.
out. I think there's other members of the family who I would rather be like instead of asking for like, hey, like give me like this much, like something that me and Miguel are saying, where like por ejemplo que venga un primo or something, and he's like, oh, like like es que necesito pagar esto, necesito like dinero, like I'm this. Be like, you know what, like
More my law, no? A ver, ¿qué?
no, o sea, like
Earn that money, no?
in a way, yes, like like all right, like bring an idea for something that's gonna help you get started, and you're able to generate your own like income, you
Okay.
know, because
That's
I
not
was like,
bad.
I was like, I feel like I helped them, but at the same time, it's like, all right, yeah, I helped you get in the position where you're able to generate for yourself,
Self-sustain.
right? So
Mm.
it's like now I don't have to worry about you coming to me and being like, oh, like damn, like can you let me borrow another like, because at this point it's not going to be let me borrow $50. It's going to be like, oh,
Fuck
pues
no.
si me puedes dar unos pinches 500 or 550,000 por decir, or like
20.
Mhm.
20,000, and like it's cantidades así. Um, so I feel like if I help them be in a position where they could self sustain, it's better for me because I'm like, all right, now I helped, and now I don't have to worry about them, like continuously coming back for more and more and more and more. So I think that's what I would do instead.
Okay.
That's a smart approach.
That's
Uh,
nice, yeah. Well thought, dude,
but
because I never thought of that shit ever.
No,
as you guys were talking ahorita, when you're like, oh, if a family member comes to you and is like, I need this amount, right? And then Tank also mentions like there's family members that I don't feel obligated to help, but I would want to help,
right,
right? And let's say you won, I don't know, 600 million, right? That's your takeaway in the lotto. Pero this is like, you know what? Like I have some, I have love for my tia, let's say. Right? I don't feel obligated. She's not gonna ask me for money. I'm gonna keep a hush hush, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna send her 10K. As a like,
Mm.
hey tia, like this is for you, like appreciate you. But knowing like then she finds out like, oh, you made, 600 million, like and you give me 10K,
That's it.
like yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's the shit that I'm like, I don't ever want to be in that situation. Like I would feel like I get it, but I also don't get it. Like
I
I'm just,
I thought
and
about
then
changing my
that's when
number,
you get
dude.
in. What do you mean?
Like changing
Oh,
my
your
number
phone
and
number.
just having like specific people have it.
Bien
Oh,
plastic
I
surgery,
would
¿no?
make a
Para que
whole
no
system
te...
of like, if you're calling me to loan some money, press one,
Put a Google
and then
Voice,
like,
no?
yeah, well, and then like based on whatever they pick, they have a funny response to it, dude.
See, dude. That's actually true.
But
Tu
yeah, like
hermano,
that's
dice
the
tu
shit that I
hermana que
would
le
not like
marques,
to
¿no?
see.
Dice qué?
Dice tu hermana que le marques, dude. Maestro Gusto Romero. Nah, I will help out my sister for sure, dude. 100%. My sister and my
Yeah,
nephews.
there's people for sure that you want to help out, but then the ones that you're inclined to be like, they don't even know shit's going on. I'm gonna like hey, here's some money. Like, I'm not giving you, millions, but hey, here's 10K. And then it's like I would never want to be like, I think about that, but I'm like, if it ever comes back to be like, oh, you have X amount of money and you only gave me this,
Yeah.
it's like,
What
then
would you
that
do?
would
It's not like
suck.
but it's not like you're gonna take it back, you know?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, I'll take
10K
it
is a
back. Like, hey,
10K is
like,
a shitload of money.
si no te gusta, mándamelo para atrás, no hay pedo. Like, I'm trying to help
mhm.
you out. Like, because honestly, I feel like everybody has family members that they never check up on you, they never
Yeah, yeah,
hit
yeah.
you up for anything. And
I'm
so,
probably one of them, dude. I'm probably one of them. I don't no, I'm saying I don't check up on a lot of my family members, but not because I don't want to, dude. It's just I don't have that connection with them.
right.
That's it.
And so por lo mismo, it's like, like, it's like, all right, like, como dice Romero, like, I don't feel obligated, but it's like, all right, you're still family, whatever. Like, let me slide you 10K or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, I feel like lo malo que more than likely, yeah, like, se enteran how much you really made and
Mhm.
it's offending, apparently. So,
Right.
yeah.
Pero yo no sé, dude, pero ¿cuánto es por the Golden Visa, dude? ¿Cuánto está
Oh,
pidiendo este güey? Porque, pues,
I'm
¿cuánto
trying to be
digo?
as American as I can be, dude. I don't know if you could tell.
miracle, no? Like,
I mean, I could splurge with one or two, dude, for.
Yeah, dude. Is that really a thing, dude? Like he really is he like selling that shit out to people or
I think he is, dude. Because isn't that what he had the dinner in Mar-a-Lago
that's
for?
true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, chicos. I did
At
look
that
up.
point, wait, with this, so ahorita, sorry, Judge, but
Oh,
real quick,
Oh,
would you stay in the US or would you move?
I thought about moving, dude. I think I would move.
okay.
I
Where
would
would you
leave.
move to?
Two?
Dude, that's too much personal information, dude. Just in case if I win at 10K, dude, I do not want people looking out for me, dude.
I have a ticket on the line right now. No.
See, dude, like the draw just probably happened, dude. Like, no, I can't go that too much.
Que said next week, si no gano,
Yeah,
maybe I let you guys know. No.
maybe, dude. No, dude. Maybe I thought about like Mexico. Obviously, going back to Mexico, like I don't know, Merida or somewhere where it's quote unquote safe, right? That they say. But then I also thought about like fucking Europe, dude. If I could go back to Mexico, I could go anywhere. I thought about Japan. Like I thought about shit like that. London, like England out there, where I still know the language and I'm still able to get around. So Spain, like I don't know. There's so many fucking options. I feel like
Well, yeah, like options for sure open up, right? But I also think about like, I think we talked about it previous in not so um old episode, but like I do end up thinking because I joke around all the time, like they tell Carter, I'm like, no, pues yeah, like fuck it, let's sell everything and go to Mexico. She's not one for it. My mom gets upset when I joke around it. Um, but it's like I do think about the kids. It's like, would I be limiting their options if I move? And it's like, well, obviously with quote unquote like this fake money that we're playing with is like if I make a move, like would I feel comfortable like moving with the kids and moving somewhere else. Like, 'cause if I think of Mexico, it's like yeah, like I guess I don't really know. Now I start really thinking about it. Right? It's like, is that the right move? Do we just stay here? Um, pero pues, I don't know. I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you if I made the
Culture
move or not.
cultural shock is a thing, right? Especially
Yeah.
for kids. I mean, I remember just moving from one state to another, and it was like, shit, where the fuck am I? Like, it was
Mhm.
even here. It's a cultural shock out here in Cali compared to what I was used to in Chicago. But yeah, that's a really good point, dude. Honestly, I didn't not. I guess I was being selfish too. I do want to take my girls with me. No, las dejo, no. No, I want to take them with me, obviously, pero yeah, I didn't go into. It's because there's so many avenues, dude, to all this, dude. There's so many
Yeah.
things you think about, and obviously you just think about it like just out of maybe excitement and maybe or
Yeah,
whatever.
like un
Pero
lugarcito calientito con playa y que no me
I thought
lastimen
about
mis
Costa Rica,
rodillas.
dude. Thought about Costa Rica, like pura vida, dude. I don't know.
Sí,
I don't know.
ahí dándole al piojo, ¿no? Con la selección de Costa Rica, güey.
Sí, dude.
Porque pues cuando hay
Dijiste
varo
que
se puede hacer lo que tú quieras, ¿no?
sí,
Like,
Continúa a ver el
eso sí,
perro,
¿no?
dude.
sí, güey.
I did look up acá, ya saben, el primo chat.
Ajá.
I looked up some myths, dude, for biggest lottery myths. I'm just gonna say a couple, dude, and you guys could try to give some opinion. He gave me 10, but I'll give like 2 or 3. More tickets guarantees guaranteed to a win or more wins. So truth, buying more tickets slightly improves your odds, but not by much. The odds are still astronomically low, even with hundreds of tickets. That's
Yeah.
that's pretty true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree, Romero? So you seem
Yeah,
like you're
dude.
yeah, okay. I don't know if you're
I was burping, dude. I put my mute on, dude.
oh, that's respectful. Quick picks never
Todo
win.
lo que me dé. Oh, quick picks never win? That's a myth.
That's a myth,
Or
yeah.
is that a
So
fact?
a myth.
Oh.
They're all myths. Todo esto. Quick picks or computer generated numbers win just as often as manual chosen numbers. In fact, most jackpot winners use quick picks. Oh, that yeah, I guess that's truth.
I
That's
was
me,
gonna
dude.
say,
People
That's me. I do like just give me 2 for
but that's the thing. Like I would say like people that I think play the lottery because they play so often, they don't choose. Like I think if you look at the amount of people that play the lottery consistently, most of them don't stop and think about the numbers they're gonna choose. They'll just do the quick pick. That's
but,
why I think that the
I think a
percentage
lot
is
of
higher.
people también use birthdays. Like, like just they'll be like, oh, well, this person is, por ejemplo, yo, like April 4th. Like, all right, let me get number 4. Like, Miguel's like, whatever day, like, let me
you
get that
for his
number
birthday, no?
too. Sí, güey. Well, I don't want to put his, like, fucking social security number y todo, güey.
I mean, we only celebrate them on Instagram every year, pero.
And you did say your birthday, dude, so you're throwing it out there, dude. Pero bueno, en fin.
Pero pues that's my information, dude.
Okay. You're okay?
I don't
Dice,
have...
a mí que me regalen lo que quieran el día del 4 de abril, ¿no?
Sí, güey.
Sí, güey.
Yo no tengo nada que me puedan quitar, güey.
So, another myth, muchachos, more people win in certain states or cities. It may appear that way due to population size. More people, more
Okay.
tickets sold, higher chance someone wins there. Just LA itself, dude. LA County is fucking filled with fucking millions of people. And yeah, you would hear que somebody in California and blah 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 won so much amount of money.
So
But I
if I
think
buy
one of
a
the
ticket out there, do I increase my chances?
that's a good fucking thing, dude. Good question. Sorry, I didn't mute myself.
Mercado.
Winners always go broke or regret winning. While some do, many winners invest wisely and live comfortably. Poor financial planning, not the money, is usually the issue. Which is true.
Well, yeah.
100%.
It's technically a myth, dude. You looked up myths.
That's
but
true.
It's a
I
fact,
did.
but...
No, you know what? It's a myth. Like I'm reading the myths, but then it gives you the truth in the bottom. And I think you did ask that
it's
earlier.
like whether the myth is true or not. Did he say no?
Yeah. The lottery is rigged. Most official lotteries are heavily regulated and audited, while fraud has occurred in isolated cases. Large scale lotteries are generally secured. Dude, that's where I go with the app. The buying the tickets on the app. That's why I'm kind of like, are they really buying my ticket, dude? Am I really gonna win?
You see, yeah.
Oh, I've done this. Joining a lottery pool guarantees you'll win more often. I used to work at a place where I don't know, the fucking lottery was at 700 million, and then everybody would pitch in. Whoever would pitch in $2 or whatever would get a split off of that. Like all you had to invest was $2.
Oh,
and then eventually, it turned out to like $120, and then you buy those tickets. And if you win, like
then anybody in there,
just to get a split from all of that.
So, okay, that's a dangerous game though, because
the person who bought the ticket, right? Like,
right. Once you have hundreds and millions of dollars at stake, then like people tend to change up. Like, oh, well, the ticket's under my name, or like, oh no, pero fulanito nada más puso 2 y yo puse 5. Like, why is he getting same and like stuff like that? So. I think I'd rather just get my ticket, and que no haya cierre, diría un tío, dude.
Last question, muchachos, before we cut it off, ya estamos en nuestra hora, dude.
No, tengo un special segment at the end.
Oh, shit. Damn, all of a sudden, dude.
Me había olvidado, dude.
Would you quit your job immediately or play it cool? I won't fucking show up, dude. But he'll be the first person to know that I won, dude. I swear. Boom, gone. Like, I don't got to tell him nothing. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
aquí está tus cochinadas, ¿no? Like, sí. Ni un día más me vas a ver aquí.
What about you guys? Would you guys? Romero, I feel like he would play cool.
Yeah, I would play cool for about a week or two, but I would still want to do the work, and I will make a donation towards the organization. But yeah, I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I'm not opposed to sticking around.
Al primer, things that like sets him off. No, you know what? I don't need this shit. Like, an hour into a shift, no.
On a work from home day, no. Like, you'll never see me again.
They would just ask him like, "Hey, how are you?" That triggered him. Not like, boom.
I'm doing great.
Sí, ¿no?
Y ustedes pobretones como están, ¿no? Like,
wow, dude. So that's it for the episode. But we have a Romero segment, which he never does.
No. This is not a Romero segment. It's just this episode segment.
Oh, shit.
So, con la ayuda del primo ChatGPT.
Oh. Es que Dios siempre primero, ¿eh? No se te olvide.
Sí.
God first, dude.
Con los blessings del Señor y la ayuda del primo ChatGPT.
And the knowledge.
There's a segment that they helped me come up with for this episode. Se llama ¿Lo compras o no? Ooh. Now, I haven't read through. They are providing providing the list. So I have a list for Johnny Boy and a list for Tank.
Oh, damn.
So,
dude, fucking Miguel has got us like working, huh? He's
got us working.
He's got us working, dude. We're trying to top him off, dude, with all those.
Hey, can't wait to win the lottery so I can stop this shit.
No? Sí, ¿no? Can't wait to quit this fucking podcast, no? Va, dale, Romero. Dame una y una, ¿no? Like, rotate.
Una y una, va. ¿No? Sí, se puede. Va. So, empezamos con Johnny Boy. ¿Lo compras o no? A private taco truck that only parks in your driveway.
No, my fat ass, yeah, I'll buy that shit, dude. Oh, my fat ass, yeah, that shit's mine, dude. Is it operational, dude? Do I got workers? Do I got to pay people? Do I got to cook myself? Like, okay, maybe not, dude. Maybe not. If I got to do all that work, maybe not.
But I'm like, you got to fund it. I mean, this is not a genie wish, dude. Okay, it just happens just because, way. Like, no, this is because you won the lottery, dude.
Instead of a private chef, no, nada más un taquero, no? Like, yeah.
Dude, yeah, dude. No, I'll pass, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it, dude. I'll take it back.
Yeah.
I thought about it too long.
Yeah, Johnny Boy would not provide any jobs for taqueros. That's
okay, dude. I do support my community, dude. Don't say that. Social media is ruthless, dude. I support my community, knowing with the Bud Light.
He will not be helping feeding his friends and family, dude. No,
That's a lie, dude. Just don't got the
Tank.
funds to keep it going, dude.
¿Lo compras o no? A lifetime supply of micheladas delivered weekly by drone.
Oh damn! By drone? That's what interested me. No, like forget
the micheladas. No, you just want to see it. Ooh, no.
Damn.
Look up at the sky, dude.
A weekly supply of micheladas. Dude.
I don't know, because I don't.
That's a no-brainer, dude.
I was about to say, why are you thinking about it so much?
Because I don't drink miches like. Well, then again, I don't have the funds to drink miches like that. Though. Now I do, no? In this fake scenario, dude.
See.
Well, fuck it, dude. Yeah, like, I'll buy it.
Okay, then. You're still doubting it, but okay. Dale, pues.
Johnny Boy. ¿Lo compras o no? A solid gold PS5. Even though you barely game. I don't know why Chat GPT assumes that you barely game, but they might know you a little bit.
Es que ya no entra el Rocket League, por eso, dude.
Rocket League, dude. I would get it and fucking sell it, dude. Fuck yeah, I'll get that shit. Like, I'll buy it and then eventually resell it, yes. Okay, if I don't game that much, digo, you know, according to the knowledge of Chat.
Y bien firmado, ¿no? By Johnny Boy from Todos Toman.
Fuck it. Boi and Tank.
Okay, ¿lo compras o no? This is interesting. A recliner that massages and makes birria.
Oh,
fuck, makes birria.
I don't know.
I'm scared, dude. Off of me, like, you know.
I know.
Imagine it's like.
I was okay with a chair that massages. I don't know how I feel about the and makes birria part, dude.
I agree, dude.
So no, I don't think I would buy it, dude.
That's a little weird.
Pass on that one too.
Okay.
Johnny Boy, ¿lo compras o no? A ranch in Jalisco with a tequila fountain.
Oh.
Well, fucking, we're buying that shit, dude. We're buying that shit.
Bien mala copa, ¿no? The whole time, dude.
Sí, ¿quién los invitó, no?
Pues tú, güey, ¿no? Like...
Yeah, we're buying that shit, dude. 100%. No doubt.
Tequila fountain.
Wow. Just for the fountain, no?
Just for the fucking fountain, dude. For sure.
Tank, ¿lo compras o no? Custom rims for your lawnmower.
Nah, dude. I wouldn't, dude.
That's one of the ways you kind of, show off your status.
Yeah, but I just don't see any benefit to that. Like, if I have that money, I'm probably like getting a lawn service to cut the lawn for me, dude. So yeah, I pass.
Last one, dude, or todavía más?
No. Son 10 por cada persona. Tú quisiste que fuera uno y uno. Johnny Boy, custom lowrider, just for the flex.
Fuck yeah. I'm buying
I see you doing that for sure.
Fuck yeah, just for flex. Not knowing how to work, you know. But you got me there, dude.
Bien asustadillo, ¿no? Ay, güey, ay, no. Sí. ¿Por qué brinca así, no?
Algo está mal.
Tank, ¿lo compras o no? This is random. A barbershop pole that only spins when you walk in.
What the fuck?
I mean, walk-in doesn't say where. Like, it could be to your...
You know what? I'll get it. And I'll put it... I'll have a room.
Se lo doy a mi amigo José, el barber, ¿no?
Well, I'll say, like, I would have a room para no tener que ir to the barbershop. Just have them come to me, like, house visit, and
that's good.
I lo pongo, dude. So, yeah.
That's a good one.
I'll get it.
Bárramelo, what else?
So, yes to the barber pole, no to the birria chair. Got it.
I mean, if I'm getting massage, dude, ¿qué tal si la birria is spilling everywhere, dude? Porque,
yeah,
dude, you never know, dude.
You're ¿cómo? Oiled up?
Oh.
Oiled up.
Sorry.
Johnny Boy, this one's interesting. You have to have a tío that you like a lot. But Johnny Boy, ¿lo compras o no? A diamond encrusted faja for your tío.
Damn.
I never thought about fajas having bling bling like that, dude.
Dude, get that fucking domain, dude, right now. Fuck it. Do something with it, no?
Fajas bling bling.
Sí. No, dude, I don't have a deal like that. Honestly, no. So now I wouldn't buy that shit.
Pero bueno.
And honestly, like I feel like if you buy that for a deal, like te la van a rayar, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like una faja, güey. Pues que, what are you trying to
Que
say?
soy, ¿no?
Like, sí, que soy.
That's true. For La Paz, that's true, dude. Pero he's not my deal.
Tank, ¿lo compras o no? Underground man cave with DJ booth and smoke machine.
Fuck yeah.
Fun time to me, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I'm 100%. Dude.
I'm there every day, dude.
Oh,
every day.
with a closet full of baby oil?
Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
No,
Tank
I
Daddy.
added that part.
Ah.
Tank Daddy.
I was like, oh, no, based on what's happening in today's world, no? Porque,
You don't want to be associated with Johnson & Johnson.
sí, güey.
Damn.
Johnny Boy, ¿lo compras o no? A full sleeve tattoo designed by AI and your mom.
Oh,
damn.
no, fuck no. Oh, no, hell no.
Tu mamá te pondría la cara de José José.
For real, dude. Un huevito con salchicha. somewhere in the sleeve, dude. Las pinches tortillas y nada de tomar, dude, ¿no? Hasta que me acabe de comer. Yeah, dude, no, dude, that's suicidal, dude.
Those good morning messages, ¿no? Like, que pinche Garfield, he tiene la palabra del Señor next to it, dude, y todo. Like,
La palabra del Señor.
sí, güey.
Un San Juditas ahí al lado de los huevitos.
Yeah, San Judas eating the huevito. One hand like this and the other one like that, no? Like he doesn't know what to say or eat, no?
God damn.
San Judas, you know I love you. It's for the pod.
It's for the fun. They made me say it, no?
Sí, güey.
Tank, ¿lo compras o no? Oh, damn. A pet capybara? You know what a capybara is?
I have no idea, dude.
Capybara, they're super famous now. It's like a big fucking rat. Or
Oh,
like a big fucking hamster or guinea pig.
I hate rodents, so nah, dude.
Damn, dude, porque decía a pet capybara named Tanquito.
Nah. I hate rodents. Like, even like hamsters and stuff. Like, nah, I'm good.
Damn.
Va, Johnny Boy, ¿lo compras o no? A Super Bowl commercial that just saying that is you just saying I made it.
I could see that, dude.
The fuck?
Like, I could see like watching the Super Bowl. Next thing you know, like if you won the lottery, it's like just you appearing like, hey.
That's how everybody finds out, no?
You see. I want to keep it secret low in the Super Bowl. Not like, hey, like, just want to tell you guys I made it. No, like,
Paid by Johnny Boy.
paid by Johnny Boy. After winning the lottery, no.
Yeah, I can fuck with that.
Tank, ¿lo compras o no? A luxury bidet that plays corridos when it's activated.
Ooh. Well, I mean,
gotta say, if the bidet, dude, shoots water to the sound of the gunshots, dude.
Oh, dude, pues voy a tener que apretar antes de que algo pase, ¿no? Porque
sí, güey.
I mean, I feel like I have to be eco-friendly at that point, environmentally friendly. So sure, dude, why not, dude?
Yeah.
500 balazos.
Mira. El tanque, no? Just that sound, dude? No.
Over and over,
on a loop.
On a loop.
No mames.
Johnny Boy, ¿lo compras o no? Bad Bunny performing in your backyard only for you and your dog.
Damn.
Fuck yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah, I'll be fucking turned up. Me and my dog, dude. For sure. I'm done with that.
I can see that. Tank, ¿lo compras o no? Paying to be in a Fast and the Furious scene, but just eating tacos.
I fuck with that, dude. That's how you made it. That's how you made it, dude.
Yes, you're eating tacos in Fast and the Furious while wearing a Todos Toman shirt.
Wow, getting paid, dude.
I mean, I feel like si me dan un little quick line there to get some royalties, like even better, dude. Pero
No, o
pues,
sea, no, nada más.
buenísimos, ¿no? Like, nada más, güey.
Recomiendas al
Pinche-
taquero del driveway de Johnny Boy, ¿no?
Sí, güey.
Sí, güey. Damn, dude. That's a good one, dude. ¿Algo más o...?
No, sí, vamos a la number 9 for Johnny Boy.
Ah, dale.
¿Lo compras o no? A private jet with a taquero as the in-flight chef.
That's a no-brainer, dude.
Yeah, I think
No
that's...
fucking brainer. Ahí sí.
I've
thought
never
about that, but I
eaten
think-
tacos in the air, dude. That's all I'm gonna say, dude. Like,
Unas
Las chonguitos.
tripitas ahí con...
Dude, that's chonguitos, dude.
¿Cebolla y cilantro?
Este ticket sí pegue, dude.
you're giving him ideas, no? Like,
Sí, dude. I'm like, fuck yeah. No. At least just, yeah, dude. Why not? Va, dale taque.
Tanque, ¿lo compras o no? An exact replica of your childhood home inside a mall. Why is inside a mall? I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, I don't think anybody even visits mall nowadays, no?
Dude, that's
Inside Fort
actually
City,
a
dude.
good point, dude. Like, all these empty malls, if you make them into a mega vecindad, dude, I'm just saying.
Dude, I noticed that the outside, like the outdoor malls are the ones that are kind of popping.
Yeah,
Not the
Yeah.
indoor malls.
Yeah.
like the outlets style of malls.
Yeah, like an outlets. Yeah. Wow,
But nah, I don't think I would do that just because it's like,
What the fuck, no?
yeah, like a little random.
See. Nah, what's the last one, dude? Better be good, dude.
The last one. Johnny, ¿lo compras o no? Paying your high school to change the mascot to Los Johnny Boys.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't think so, dude. I
los
wouldn't do that.
Bogan Johnny Boys. Bien que I don't think. ¿Cómo dices que se van a llamar? No,
Say it again, dude.
say it again. I kind of like the name, the
Say
sound of that.
the sound to it, yeah.
Los Bengals, the Johnny Boys.
Los Bengals.
See, dude. Nah, I wouldn't do that, dude. That's kind of creepy, dude. Everybody's gonna alabar me, dude. No, there's no need for that, dude. There's no need for that, dude.
Cuando metan gol, dude, ahí they're gonna be fighting express.
The face is numb, no?
So that was number 10 for Johnny Boy. Number tank for tank.
Number tank.
Number 10 for tank. ¿Lo compras o no? Buying a small town and renaming it Tanksville.
Fuck
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
Hell
Fuck yeah.
I'd do that.
Yeah, I'll do that for him, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
Easy.
Johnny's Boys, but just a really, really small town, eh? No creas que. No, in Google, no, what's the smallest town?
Thanks, Will. Yeah, dude. So
That's all I got.
pues hagan chonquitos, muchachos, si quieren que su vida, yo digo, si quieren que su vida cambie,
¿Quieren
¿verdad?
comer tacos en el aire?
Sí.
Hagan chonguitos, échense un prayer today, dude, porque I'm out of us three, dude, I'm the only one who's got a lottery ticket, so.
You see,
As of the moment, yeah, for sure. Dude. Ya
Por eso
mañana
te digo.
voy a emocionar, ¿no? Y comprar mis boletos.
Sí, dude.
Pero a la gasolinería, ¿eh? Nada de que la app.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude.
Y random,
Magic.
¿no? Random numbers.
Random numbers, dude.
Quick pick, dude.
Yeah, lo que diga Dios, güey.
Honestly, dude, at that point. Bye, chicos. Pues ya, this was today's episode. We, Miguel, we miss you, but we really don't. Yeah, no, you're not going to listen to the episode. Y ya, dude, let's go. Vámonos. Que rate, review, subscribe. All links can be found at todostomapodcast.com.
Hello.
Para que vean Instagram, TikTok. What's up with that fucking TikTok, dude? What's up with me and Belinda? Like, I still don't get the trend with Belinda. What the fuck's wrong with Miguel? Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Todos Toman Pod.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm brand new to TikTok again for the third time, dude. So
Did you guys see that TikTok I sent you guys earlier?
I have not.
I did see it. Remind me though.
No, I don't want.
Hey,
don't
no,
want
remind
to.
me.
Se me olvidó también. No.
Ya madre.
No, dude.
No, I opened it. Dude, porque that's the shitty part, dude. When I get cuando mandas TikToks over our messenger group,
Yeah,
I
you
have to like click 3 times.
Open on TikTok or something like that.
Sí, sí,
Bueno,
sí.
entonces voy a mandar.
Oh, ya sé cuál. Sí, no podemos hablar de eso. Nos
Yeah, no.
censuran.
Yeah, no. I was. No. That shit had me dying,
Estaba
dude.
chistoso.
Va,
Pues,
chicos. Vaya, amor.
that kind of that wraps it up, dude. I'm just talking to
find the thing, no?
gain some. Sí.
Sí.
Vaya, amor, chicos. Tank, how was the drink? You never told me. Ass?
For me, yeah, maybe mixed with like cafecito would taste better, but así by itself, no, I don't
No?
like it.
A ver tu vaso. No vi
Está
que
bien lleno,
tomaras
güey.
mucho, güey.
Sí,
Dude,
tomó,
por
pero
eso.
por eso
No
le gustó.
mames.
Dude, I did
We
not.
waited your ass for 20 minutes, dude, just for the shit. Let me send you that GIF, dude. Come on. What did you say? You looked that up as
Ay, güey, se me olvidó, güey.
Okay.
Esa memoria, dude.
Ya vámonos. Ahí nos vemos la próxima semana.
Peace and love.
Cuídense.